Hi everyone. So I'm Simon, and this is day one of my progression darts. If I sound like I'm all bunged up, it's because I've got this flu that's going around today. So not sure what the quality of my darts is going to be like. Not that I'm particularly good anyway, although that's a nice treble 20. And there's into the one as normal. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start off by doing some warm-up drills. What I normally do is go on dart counter and start off by doing around the clocks, then some 1-2-1 checkouts, and eventually follow that with some matches. It's one of those things that it largely depends on how I'm feeling on the day. I can have days where I'm throwing well, and then days where I just throw horrifically. And based on the first 9 darts that I've thrown already today, I'm getting the feeling that this could be one of the days that I throw horrifically. But like I said, I'm not feeling overly well. But anyway, let's give this a go. I'll start dart counter wrap up in a minute, and we'll just have a go. I just want to get the arm slightly warmed up before we do that. Give myself a bit of an advantage. So I'm Simon. That's the Simon side of Alex and Simon of the Darts Lounge, and generally speaking, we will stream quite a bit in our different locations because Al has his set up at his house, and likewise mine is in mine. But quite often we will be together and stream together. We can also show matches against each other and against other people online. I think I'm probably a little bit like a vast number of the people that are darts fans now who perhaps saw the rise of Luke Littler. I used to play darts way back in the day and wasn't overly fussed, but now, having seen him, it's just given me the love for the game, to the point where I got my darts set up, and Al and I then eventually said, look, why don't we just stream what we're doing, see if we can get better at what it is that we do, and go with the aim of eventually start winning some competitions. And by competitions, I don't mean like World Series or anything like that. Just competitions in our local pubs, maybe even a tournament or two. Just to say that, what, we're slightly better than your average home darts player. So that's just where it is for me. So I'm going to set up the darts counter now, and we'll start out with around the clock and see how we get. I'll probably do 3 or 4 of those and see how we get on. Game on. So I use the Target Omni system. I was fortunate enough to be able to get one, and there you go. I was about to say how good it is, when I suddenly realized that it's decided that it's not going to work. So that's just typical. Dexter Gaming, hi. Sorry, 6 or 7? What? Question mark? Could you elaborate on that, please, mate? So now, why didn't that want to work? Okay, let's quit it. And $67. What did you mean by 67? Sorry, I think I'm missing the point. Forgive me. Like I said, I'm fairly under the weather today, so I'm willing to accept that it's not that I might not be in the best frame of mind today, but Do I play any other games? Yes, I do round the clock. 1-2-1 cricket are some of the favorite ones. I've recently started playing one that I like, but I don't know what it's called. Where you throw 3 darts at every number around the board, and you you give yourself points for every dart that hits the number 1, for example. So if you hit a 1, you get 1 point. If you hit double 1, you get 2 points. If you hit treble 1, you get 3 points. And but the conversely, if you hit treble 20, for example, when you're going for 1, you minus 3 points, and you've got to see what the best score you can get is. So that seems to be my favorite. As soon as I get the 1 and go down for the 2, I always seem to end up in the 15 or the 17. But we'll just see how we go. I play the around the clock, where if you hit a treble 3, you then go for 6. Although I'm told that perhaps that's not the best way to go about it. And actually, it's not set up that way on this screen. So now it's going board number for number, which is a much better way of playing it. Video games. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. No, I don't really have a lot of time for video games, really. You know, I in my real day-to-day life, I run my own business, which, I mean, I guess that sounds absolutely wonderful. And reality, it's very difficult, so I don't get a lot of free time. Moo, how are you? And there you go, straight into the 16. Oh, finally managed to hit the 8. I find that I can get frustrated with myself quite quickly, because I seem to think I should be able to hit a number and not stray either side of it. But I guess that's the difference between playing regularly. Oh, you see, now I've let go of that horribly. In answer to why am I live streaming, just because it's something that we want to do. But I take it that you've got a question behind that, Dexter. So that's halfway through. Dark Counter says that my average is 37.04, which is not great, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh. So yeah, very new to this, so feel free to ask any questions that you want to know. If you've got tips or advice that you think might help me, I'm all for it. Oh, and 14. Come on, 14. The hit percentage at the minute is not so bad when you consider that I've not really warmed up or anything today, so I'll take it for what it is. It's not too bad. Oh, I wish I hit that number right at the end, because then it would avoid me having to hit the bull. So I learned the other day that if your dart hits this top part of the board up here, that means that you've released the dart too late, which surprised me because I thought if it hit there, it was probably you've thrown the dart too early. But no, subsequently in that one there, I let it go far too early into the 3. So if you launch the dart from up here, then it goes down, and if you launch it past there, it goes up. And I guess it's got a lot to do with the amount of trajectory that the dart has. Oh, I just hooked that so badly. Oh, that's slightly better. So, like many of us, I probably have more trouble hitting doubles and the bull. There we go. Oh no, it wants the center bull. You've got to be kidding me. I normally have my darts counter set up slightly differently, so it'll take the outer bull or the lovely green bit as being hit, but not now. So we could be here for another 5 hours. But we'll give it another 5 or 6 darts at that. If we don't hit it, we'll go around the board again, because you don't want to get too hung up on things. I mean, I'm getting close enough, but it's just being there or thereabouts. And here we go again. Last set at this, and if nothing happens, then we'll go again. Right, slightly up and right. Nope, that was horrific. I tell you, I think I might fly if I get it in the middle as well. It's incredibly difficult, and I'm not that good. But no, I tell you what, it's a good thing my life doesn't depend on hitting this bull, because I think I'd be finished. Oh, that's close enough. Now it's blocked it off somewhat, so I have to move over to be able to see it. But I find that as soon as I've got a dart that blocks it, it's difficult. Hi to all the new guys and girls watching wherever you are around the world. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to stop by and watch an old fart playing darts. You know, actually, perhaps I don't quantify as old yet, although sometimes like today I feel it. When the kids and the grandchildren have been driving me a little bit potty, it's nice to be able to get away from Right, let's start this again. I'm going to reset the board up this time and change the levels that are needed for this. So we'll go with that. And okay, let's try again. Prime, hello, how are you? So whereabouts are you all from? Oh, that's too high again. I'm currently streaming from fairly quiet southwest Wales in the United Kingdom, but I imagine that there's people all over the show. Hey, finally. So we'll go now for the 3. One of the things I'm trying to do, I don't know if you can tell it on camera, is make sure that I keep this follow through, because I have this habit of not following through on my darts. And that the follow through is so important on everything you want to do, because that's pretty much the aim of the game is aim and follow through, and be at the end of the follow through you should be aiming at the number that you're trying to hit, which is easier said than done sometimes, especially if you get into old bad habits, which I think I've done. So now it's trying to fix them, and unless you're concentrating on it constantly, it takes a lot of effort to fix it. And that, you can just tell before the dart even hits the board, you know when you've thrown a really bad dart. Unfortunately, I get more bad darts than I do good at the minute. But we'll still give it a go. Hi Al, how's things going with you today? Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I sometimes find that I can have a number that completely eludes me. So for example, it could be this number 8 now. I'll hit everything bar the 8. Oh, there we go. Now, okay, so I still haven't got it set up how I normally have it. So we're going number for number. Anything that normally requires any sort of technical know-how, that's when I get my best mate out to fix it and do it for me, because otherwise I'll be here all day. Yeah, and I hoped that I could feel that with my fingers. So a couple of the things that I've learned that are really important with darts is making sure that your stance is comfortable, that you're in the same place over and over and over again, because everything with darts is about consistency. So if your stance is not in the same place every time, then you're not going to be in the same throwing position. And if you're not in the throwing position, then really it's just guesswork. So always try and work out where your stance should be and stick with it. Okay, come on, let's hit this 12. Right, can we do the 14 as well? Nope, clearly not. I haven't really worked out the aiming thing of this. So I was speaking to Al earlier in the day, and we were saying, you know, what is the aim behind? How do you aim? And from what I've seen online, there's so many different ways of doing it, and you just got to find what's comfortable for you and what you think works. For me, I'm not entirely sure what's comfortable for me and what works. I sometimes wonder if I'm just literally flinging my arm at certain numbers and hoping for the best. But this is what we aim to fix in the 30-day progression. Oh God. Yay. So the hit ratio on this game at the minute is 33.33. It'd be interesting to see what it is by the time I'm going for the outer bull. based on these two darts, it'll be interesting to see what it's, oh, make that 3. It'll be interesting to see what the hit rate is by the time I get to 20. Okay, and maybe I fixed it this time so that I don't actually have to hit the red bit. Good Lord. I think I find it more frustrating missing on the wire than I do by missing completely wide. Hey, there we go. 32.31. Let's see if this next one is any better. So this will be the last one that I do of this, and then I'll move on to some sort of other training and go from there. Okay, here we go. I can assure you that's not going to carry on through the game. Nicole, sorry. What was that? Who's Candace? Oh, so the current hit rate, 66.67%. That's probably the highest I've ever been at this duration, so fingers crossed we can keep that up. Now, what am I going for? 7, yeah. So, going for 9, hey? So let's check out the hit rate at the minute. 73.33%. You gotta love Dart Counter and the Omni. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. The Omni is a really good system. It's expensive, but I do like what it does. I think they've come up with a good product there. Oh, that's way too low. Come on. So 3 wasted darts dropped the percentage 12%. And that's the difference between winning competitive games and losing them. Be interesting to see what Al's highest checkout rate is on his round the clocks for his progression. I'm sure it'll be better than mine. That would have been lovely if I was going for 6s. Oh, that's better. I can hit the dart. Yes. %, at the 16 dart mark, at the 16 number 16. I'm happy with that. I'm even happier with 51.52. Right. So 18, 19, and 20. Come on. Okay, well that just fell flat on its face. That's lovely grouping. Right, so on that last dart, I deliberately took some power off, but almost too much. It nearly landed up in the 4. Still on 50%, which I'm really pleased with. Okay, let's see if we can get this bull taken away as quickly as possible, because that will be my highest percentage ever, and I'll be very pleased with that. Oh, you absolutely cannot write that. I'm going to take that because that's right on the inner bull, and I literally switched it over to the outside. But I'm going to take that to a 50% hit rate, because I'm going to challenge Alex to do better than that. Oh, and that one's bounced out now. We'll finish it. It's not right. I set it up to go for the green, so we'll just play on until it hits green. But happy with that, to be honest. There we go. So 48.84%. Really pleased with that. So now that I've done that, yeah, really pleased with that. Now I'm going to set up a series of 1-2-1 checkouts. So basically what that does is I'm going to start this with 12 darts, and it gives me 12 darts to get from 121 to checked out. Now I struggle with doubles, so let's just see how we get on. So dart counter wants me to go bull here, which really I shouldn't have done because I'm not anywhere near that level, but it's interesting. No score. And I bust it. Would you believe I actually took out 72? You can't make that up. So I've got 3 darts left to hit 62. Double 5. No score. Would have been nice if that was slightly to the left. You require 121. Oh, there's the 1. Whoa, great score, Si. Just puts the pressure on for the next 9 darts. And it makes you realize just how good these top flight darts players are. I mean, I'm struggling to hit 121 in 12 darts. And the likes of Luke Littler, Nathan Aspinall, and just in this last dart series, taking out 170. I mean, Nathan Aspinall's 170 was phenomenal. Under the pressure he was on, it was just incredible darts. And fair play to the guy. I mean, it's just wonderful. It was lovely to watch. Okay, 63. So let's go 19s. There you go. Now, and nope. 33. Sometimes I think I should give myself more time on that dart at the double. Let's go 18 bull, shall we? Okay, maybe not. 32. Can't blame the guy for trying. You require 36. Oh, come on, Si. Nope, that's horrific.
Good. You require 32.
Yes.
32.
Finally. Gosh.
Good. You require 122. $74.
That's better.
Good. You require 48.
16 double 16, why not? Oh, so 8 double top. Oh. Ah.
40. Good. You require 8.
This is probably my least favorite double. I just do not seem to be able to get it. Oh,
8.
famous last words, eh?
Good. You require 120.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but dart counter goes up 1 point every time you take out a number. So for example, I took out 121, then I've just taken out 122, so now it's gone up to 123. The beauty of that is it requires a different start every time. So now it wants me to start with treble 19s. Ugh.
25. Good. You require 98.
Oh, that's appalling. Come on.
80.
Double 9, that's probably not the cleverest thing in the world. You probably find that some people would try and take out the 2, but let's just go straight for it.
15.
That's a shame.
Good. You require 3.
1 double 1. Not on your Nelly.
No score. Good. You require 122.
Well, there's 1.
35.
Sometimes I wonder how I managed to miss a number by 2 numbers. Oh, let's go for the treble 2 just because we can. Oh yes, that's a lovely Shanghai.
Good. You require 75.
Oh, 75, eh? Right, 61 with 3. That's going to be a challenge. So 12 darts gives you quite a good chance of taking it out. And what I'll do is, as I progress, we'll drop down to 9 darts.
47. Good. You require 74. $30. Good. You require 44.
That was meant to be 12. So as a result, I've had to go for the 7. which is not one of my favorite numbers to try and go for. Ah. So you can see the sense in going for 32, because if you miss it big, you get to go for it again. If you miss it on the inside, you go for double 8. If you miss that on the inside, you've got double 4. You've always got outs, whereas some of the others are really not very good at all.
22.
Well, that's just horrific.
You require 99. 29. Zulu. You require 70. 29. Zulu. You require 41.
Ugh.
27.
Double 7. Oh, thank God I don't have to go for it.
41.
41's not too bad. I don't mind that.
You require 80.
Let's aim for double top, double top. Oh, so you could hear that kick from the other dart below it.
You require 55.
Oh, that's just terrible.
23. Zulu. You require 32.
Right, let's try this. Let's actually give this some attention. Oh. No.
No score.
Hard not to get frustrated with yourself when you're throwing as badly as this. No, it's gone.
6. Zulu. You require 115.
Right, come on. There we go. Concentrate. Ah, Lord above. Just, you've got to ask yourself, what happens when you go from being able to do it to not being able to do it? Ah, we got some love. Thank you. Now that's just a happy accident. That's terrible.
41.
At least I'm hitting the numbers that I'm going for to leave a check out. Oh, just there's no writing that. And that double 1. How is that double 1? The release was all wrong there. It was just terrible. Okay, so this is 10 of 10. That's a great start, Si. That's even better. Wow, at least I had a treble. Now, why did it not record that? That's a bit odd. Okay, that's because I was going for the wrong thing. Come on. Yes. Okay, come on. Ah, the dart counter decided to do something funny there, but we got the last one anyway. So it recorded 2 out of the 10, but actually it was 3. So not overly unhappy about that. We'll give one more go on that and see if we can get any further on that. I'm sure someone's offering me a cup of coffee there, which would be lovely. But actually, I've got one. It's incredible going from hot and cold. So right now I'm going through hot sweats. Now that could just be because I wasn't paying attention where my front foot was positioned. And your back foot acts a little bit like the rudder of a ship. Um,
15.
No, I'm good, thanks, Boo.
Require 59.
You can't write it.
$21. You require 121.
Let's go 18s. One more for luck. Yay!
54. You require 67.
Okay, if I hit the 17, we'll go bull. Okay, 15 bull. Oh, that's just bloody ridiculous. 12 bull.
65.
You just can't write that. I was aiming for 12 and it's gone straight into the treble 20 to leave me double 1. Go figure.
No score.
So if I hit the wrong number, especially when going for doubles, if it's close to where I was going for, I'm not overly upset about that, because at least I was in the general vicinity of where I was meant to be going for.
No score.
If I miss it wildly, then I just get frustrated and try and work it out. But this is all about consistency. Everything has to flow. It has to flow exactly the same, throw for throw.
80.
And that's what you get if you're throwing relatively well.
You require 41.
Right, one double top. And then you go and throw 5.
9. You require 32.
Right, up a little bit. Yay! Oh. Right.
You require 122. $22.
Dexter's back, people.
You require 100.
Dexter, you'll be able to watch me playing terrible darts, mate.
28.
You'll have more fun watching paint dry.
You require 72. 26. Good. You require 46.
Ah. Cheers, Dexter. See you later, bud.
You require 121.
I wish I could be as consistent on treble 20 as I am on 1.
You require 101.
Well, there's the 1 of 101.
21. You require 80.
Hi, Andrew. Yeah, Ripley's Believe It or Not. I've actually hit 9. One of them was on Dart Counter itself during a match. But all of them have been with actual people watching them. But they're few and far between. Now, when you consider that I've probably thrown somewhere in the region of 100,000 darts
30.
and only hit 9 180s, it shows the level. Do you play? Watch this be 26. Oh no, there we go, the treble 50. So I seem to find that if the first 2 go into the treble 20, then I get panicked and the last dart goes crazy or into the treble 5 or the treble 1. All right, let's go 6 double tops. Why not? Okay, double 18. Oh. To be fair, dude, I know a lot of players who are still yet to hit 1. So 3's great. And I guess it also depends on how often you're playing. How am I going for an 18 and hit a 1? No, don't worry about that. I knew you meant 180s. More importantly, what's your doubling like? Because if the doubling is not good, which that's partly what lets me down. I seem to score okay, and if we were just going on my average without doubling out, I'd be quite a good player. But the doubling just cripples me. Like that. I mean, that is horrific. But it still leaves 32. So let's give it a go. Come on. That's appalling. And
No score.
dart thrown in frustration. Come on. Come on, at least get close to it. That's the thing here. And there's another 7. Okay, let's go for another one.
23. You require 121. 41.
Double top, double top. Come on.
You require 80.
Oh, there's one. All right, who thinks I can do this? One more. And of course not, he was going to go into the 5. And bust. Oh, Lord above.
You require 80. 20. You require 60.
I think that's probably the one thing that all of us should practice on more is the doubling out. Ah, not into that double one again. Give me strength.
22.
Okay, I mean I'll take that. It's 4 millimeters off the wire, but I think we're all too keen to go for scores when really what we should do is aim for being able to finish the game, which obviously you can't do unless you're going to be able to hit the doubles. It's what makes darts such a good game and such a frustrating game at the same time. There we go. Now let's go for this bull. Well, that's just so far away, it's pathetic.
29. You require 38.
So how long have you been playing, mate? Because that's the other thing. Oh, come on.
No score. You require 38.
Andrew, how long have you been playing darts? And that, I can't afford to miss that dart. So you missed that dart and you've had it. So, because obviously if you hit fat 19, you then got to hit an odd number to leave yourself with another go. Oh, that's a good start. Hey, I'll take that. So, if the truth be told, I used to play a little bit of darts back in the day when I was in my 20s, and then just didn't seem to click with it, so gave it up. And as I was saying earlier in this stream, it's the advent of watching Luke Littler that made me think, you know what, actually I'd like to give this a go again. So probably been playing with some sort of consistency for the last year and a half now. But when I say with consistency, it's not, I'd like to have an hour and a half every day playing, but family life, business, that all gets in the way. Incidentally, I think that if you pin the inside, the inside of the 0 on 10, that should be a checkout as well. And missing the board like that, I mean, that's just unacceptable. That really is. So Andrew, do you play in a team at home, or is this just as and when you can? Ah. Okay, that one wasn't really very good. But there we go. So then we'll go one more of those, and then I'll go on to playing some matches. So then I'll play the Dartbot. Targets or dart counters Dartbot. It's pretty predictable, but it does allow you to have a fairly good idea. Oh, that's ridiculous. of what you need to be doing.
Zulu, you require 81.
Hate straying into the 5 when it's meant to be.
Zulu, you require 55.
Right, 15. No, 13. Double top. Yes.
55. Zulu, you require 122. Zulu, you require 96.
Oh, competitive friends. Whew. That's, in my opinion, that's dangerous. You know, I've seen many a thing go wrong with competitive friends. But no, it's good to have competition. It really is. As long as they can handle being beaten, that's the main thing. So 13. Have I played for a team? No. That is something I would like to do here. 13. What am I going to do? I'm terrible on double 4. So let's go. I want to be left on double 2. So let's go 9. Oh my Lord above. So yeah, the ideal thing is to play for a team, definitely. Because playing for a team will bring in the practice as well. And it also allows you to take the game much more seriously than if you're just playing at home on your own. So because you try that much harder, and in a competitive, in a properly competitive environment, then you get to have a go at concentrating, and nobody wants to get beaten. Well, not unless there's something at the end of it, like I let my missus beat me all the time. But that's an entirely different subject. Oh, that's a nice treble 19. Oh, that would have been a nice checkout.
61.
Don't mind that, because that lets me go for double 16.
You require 32.
And there's that bloody 7 again. And there's a miss.
14. Zulu, you require 18.
18, double 9. Oh, come on.
Zulu, you require 121. 41.
So, Andrew, what sort of age bracket are you in? Under 20, over 20? Oh, here comes 26.
26. Zulu, you require 54.
What was that? That's a nice double 12 checkout.
Zulu, you require 122.
So, into the 18s. Okay, well, that'll do. I mean, that's a happy accident. 37. Well, I got 12 years on you, so if I can do this, then you sure as hell can. I mean, 37, you're in the prime of everything. So you're going to have to make sure you get to, yes, the standard of being able to play for a team. Have you got dart counter, mate?
You require 32.
Oh, what was that? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's probably one of my better shots. But yeah, if you've got dart counter, we'll have a game sometime. No, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's 5, not 12. You know, I mean, at any sort of level, you've got to be able to hit the 5. Double one. Oh, come on, that's off the board.
You require 122.
Yeah, so I find that just download dart counter on your phone, because you don't have to pay for it. They've got a free option, which is really good. Bust again! Come on, and yeah, it'll be good. So click and like and follow the stream now, and then the next time we're on, let's have a game. It'll be a lot of fun.
You require 47.
And double 15. Come on, pick it up. A little bit.
You require 121.
There's the one. God, I'm brilliant at that. Oof. 26. Always got to celebrate those 26s, guys. 95. 75. 25.
73. You require 22.
Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. That'd be cool. I'd really enjoy that, because it's always so much better playing with somebody else. Oh, now what does that leave? Oh my lord, double 7. Thanks for the like and the follow. So yeah, just you should get a notification now when I come online next, which will be tomorrow, and we'll frustration again. I'm not going to be on much longer now. I'm feeling really like crap, but yeah, I'd really enjoy that. Anybody else that wants to join in and play, just download Dart Counter and we'll hook up. But Andrew, without a doubt, you're going to be my first live game. Now, why is this gone all pear-shaped? 2 rounds to go and then I'm done, guys. So this will be me wrapping up now. That doesn't mean to say that the darts are going to get any better, I can assure you. There's 41 out of, leaves 80. As usual, I'm going to go for double top, and hit 5. Oh, there's a... Ah, for God's sake.
55.
All right, let's go 5 double 10.
25. 5. Zulu. You require 20.
Well, that's a mark in my wall. Oh, how is that possible? Right, last round, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for your comments. Andrew, it's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you on the stream today. I will genuinely look forward to playing a game,
59.
well, more than one. It'll be an absolute pleasure. Thanks for the comments. Oh, come on. 34, double 17. And that was on the wire. God. Come on, can I finish this off?
You require 34.
Come on. Oof. Yes! Guys, thank you so much. Really look forward to chatting with you all again soon. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. You should get the notification about 5 minutes before I go live, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Thanks very much again. This is Simon from the Darts Lounge. Take care, guys.